17, 130.
Good job.
That's your way, split kill switch. All right, this is day 2 of the 2026 Bass Nation Qualifier out of Lake Champlain in Plattsburgh, New York. And day 1, you can check it out. It was a great day. Caught 18, almost 19 pounds worth of smallmouth. Video turned out really good. Definitely go check it out, watch it, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. But day 2 was really cool. Had a co-angler day 1. He smashed them, ended up in 5th place. I had a really good bag of fish, but unfortunately for me, everyone else did also. And now I was sitting in 51st place. But like I've said 100 times, if 18, almost 19 pounds of smallmouth, calling 3-pounders out by noon. If that doesn't make you happy, then you shouldn't be playing this game. So, yeah, I'm sitting in 51st place. I caught all of my keepers yesterday on one shoal, one area, one general hump, so you call it, and that's where I felt like I had to start today. There were several schools of fish on it, and it was just finding the right schools and getting them to bite. So we're headed out now, and we'll sit down, and like I said, there's some really cool stuff that happens, so make sure to watch, and I'll go through everything with you. So I sit down, and it didn't take me very long to get on them. I believe this was my 3rd cast, and I ended up spot locking once I saw these fish, and it was one of the most intense hour and a half of tournament fishing that I've ever had. I actually missed this fish, and he came back and got it, and it turned out to be a good one. If you're fishing northern smallmouth and you lose one, I highly recommend that you just drop your rod and start fishing again. Just drop your rod tip and start fishing again, because a lot of times they'll come back and get it. And again, this was another good one that ended up in my bag at the end of the day. Alright, after catching 4 fish on 4 casts, the fish kind of quit reacting to my drop shot. They'd still look at it, but just weren't eating it. And after 2 or 3 casts of not catching anything, I decided to change up to a minnow. So I switched to a 4-inch Sakamata shad, and the fish would immediately explode off the bottom and come and look at the bait, but they would not commit to it. I actually changed and tried a different drop shot bait. Still same thing, they'd react, but they wouldn't eat it. And then I ended up switching to a 5-inch Sakamata shad, and what happened really actually amazed me. I'd never dreamed that changing from a 4-inch to a 5-inch of the same bait, same color, would make such a difference, but as you'll see, it did make a difference. So after getting 2 on the minnow, I actually switched back to a drop shot, but to a different drop shot bait. Was able to pick up another one out of this school. So I was actually spot locked between 3 schools of fish, and this other school had quit biting the drop shot as well. So I thought, well, let's try the minnow over on it. And sure enough, the minnow cracked another one for me.
Oh, yeah.
So at this point, I've been spot locked on my first stop for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I'm going to say most of that time has been spent either fighting fish, landing fish, calling fish, or putting fish in bass track. I've just kind of been rotating through baits when they quit reacting to one. A lot of times I could change up the bait, change up the technique, style, whatever, and get another one to bite. So needless to say, it's been a pretty fun morning so far.
Rocket Man, burning out his fuse out there alone.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't been showing you any of the fish that I've been catching, and it's because I was having such a great time. Now I'm still spot locked. I'm still catching them just about every cast, every other cast, just every little bit. And it's all happening so fast, and I'm in a tournament, and I'm just not even thinking about the camera being on. I'm just out there fishing, having fun, enjoying life, and I'll try to do better next time. But again, I'm not going to apologize for having a wonderful time crushing giant smallmouth. Alright, so I did finally come off spot lock, and I'm actually out looking around for them now, and I'm still finding them. The action did slow down as the day went on, but yeah, not too bad. Still catching them, still catching some good ones. I didn't say what kind of good ones, did I? Alright, so it's About 45 minutes left for me to fish and still make it back on time. The waves were kicking up a little bit, and I had a pretty good bag of fish. I had around 18 on my scale, which I was pretty confident would not get me into the national championship. I felt like my best chance to make it was to run to one little spot I had that had some possibility for a giant largemouth, because a 5 or 6 pounder would definitely do the trick. So I decided to pack up and head back close to the ramp to a little largemouth area and see if I could possibly make some magic happen. So I sit down in an area that I caught some nice largemouth in last time I was up here. I didn't get a chance to practice back here any, but I ran back here, dug out my frog rod and a punching rod and a flipping rod, and thought I'd give it a shot. No frogfish over in the weeds, so thought I'd come over here to this small marina area and see if I couldn't get one to swim out from under one of these docks and eat the old koiki shrimp. But all I caught under the docks was a rope. Not good enough to weigh in. So with just a couple minutes left, we head back to the dock and get checked in. And being first flight, I was kind of hoping that my weight would be good enough that I could at least have the lead for a little bit. But
17.
There was a guy who weighed in front of me that had 25 pounds of largemouth, and so I didn't even get to lead the tournament. I actually had the honor of professional bass photographer Chase Sampson to come down and take some pictures of my fish, so that should more than make up for the missing footage of me holding up my fish.
Fast and Furious. I can see.
5 more in the bag. Looks like another good day for this West Virginia boater. 18-13 yesterday, 18 pounds and 8 ounces here today. All the way up into second place, Ed. Appreciate you.
So day 2 total was 18 pounds, 8 ounces, 18.5 pounds, which again is a great day of fishing no matter how you cut it. I was able to stay in the check range. I ended up tied for 38th place, which was a decent little check. Obviously, I did not stay in second place because I was one of the first people to weigh, but that would have been kind of cool. But overall, I learned a lot. I definitely need to do better holding each fish up for the camera. We'll make better videos in the future. But no, overall, a great time. Had a safe trip back, made it back all good. And again, just so blessed and so thankful to be able to do this. And you know, so blessed. This is my 3rd check in 4 national events this year, and you know, it really is just a blessing to be able to get out and do this, and to have the success I've had this year, that the Lord's, you know, granted me with that kind of success, and just again so thankful to Him that I'm able to do that.